I'm teaching on stewardship of skill, calling, service, spiritual gift. You can abuse your gift. You can abuse your call. At my father's church, there was a prophet that came there the last time, and he was very accurate with the prophecies, very powerful prophecies. But there was something he did. He found a way to give his number to the members. Some key members, he found out the work they were doing. Then he told them to see him after church. They saw him, and he told them to call him at 10. They called him, and based on the work you are doing, he tells you to bring a seed. My sister then was working at police hospital, so Bibi Kakrawaho, and told him that there is a serious spiritual marriage, and she's supposed to sow 2,000 Ghana cedis. That's what the Lord said. And my sister said she doesn't have that kind of money there because she has a lot of responsibility. Then he said until so 1,000. And I knew that there's a problem. If the Lord said 2,000, I didn't know until so opening so. Please, are you getting this thing? So you can just discern the spirit from there. Because that prophet that told the minister of God that he should bring 500 to break the debt, or class only 500, also the 100 cry fabra. You just know that it's a wrong spirit. I'll come on, I don't know. Listen, I came to listen. If you are a genuine prophet and you are working for God, God will know how to take care of you. I'm telling you, there will be some little hardships and all that. It's all part of the training, but God will know how to take care of you. Apparently, he did that to over 5 ladies, because Berman the only said it's the women you can get, but can you go and stand in front of Mr. Sowa and tell him that call me at 10 o'clock and I'll give you. Or Mr. Com, you go and look at Mr. Com's body there. You go and tell Mr. Com that call me at 500. And how did I get to know? I got to know because my sister was part. So I said that. Prophet will fear over 1,000 Ghana. And of course, a prophet is not respected in his hometown. Do you know where the destination of the seed, where they were supposed to bring the seed? In his house. So this is what he did. He took honorarium from the church after the program and took personal monies from the church members, not less than 5,000. Now that is a Balaam prophet there. This is somebody who is not a good steward on the gift that God has given to him, and he will answer before Jesus because he used his gift to milk people of their money. He used his gift to make desperate people, vulnerable people. He used that gift to milk them. So listen, there are people also who charge before they come for meetings, before they come and preach, before they come and sing. You are a bad steward. It's hard to say because some people will hear this video and they'll be angry. Now listen to me. If you charge somebody money and you are coming to minister to God's people, it is no longer administration, it's a performance. No, listen to me carefully. You charged to charge yourself. So it was the charge that charged you. No, I'm trying to explain something. There was one white man, very popular. He came to one of these popular churches and they gave him part payment, I think about $10,000 or so, and they were supposed to settle the part. Backstage, he said if they don't give him that money, he won't minister. And they went to put money together and added the balance. Then he pocketed it. Then he came in. Lift up your hands, everybody. Let's worship Jesus now. Jesus is glorified. This is what a pastor friend told me. He was there. He came and quickly just moved the crowd, and everybody was jumping, shouting. That was a performance, not administration. You want to serve God. You don't want disgrace as a man of God. And you see, people can give nice explanations, but listen to me. No matter how the explanation is, once you have charged the people, you have charged the people, it is a performance. Because of the charges that brought you there. Listen, I have gone to a church to go and preach. I preached about heaven. About what? Heaven. When I was coming, they gave me pure heaven drink. I was staying at Kokrobite. I moved from that place to Kolebu area, and I preached about heaven. When I finished, it was in a card paper. Maybe it was not a pure heaven. So they are saying even the heaven I preached was not pure. And I was broke. No fuel in the car. So I knew that, at least TNT people there. So it was in a white envelope. When I opened, thank you for ministering to us. It was a thank you card. And I'm in Pierre Veneza. I didn't curse them. It's all part of it. I went to preach in a church at Kaswa. When I finished the ministration, you know how much they gave to me? 20 Ghana cedis. No, there are people who will naturally dishonor you. And those people who dishonor you, don't associate with them because they don't understand honor. But your heart, make sure it's right before God. Because you see, there was a prophet that went to a church. When he went there, they were under a canopy. And they were 15. He was in air conditioned, back seat. When he sent one of his PA to go and check, when they gave him the result, he said, Transe. And they sat in the car and they left. See, I'm crying for that prophet. I'm crying for him. Because you go and face Jesus. Listen, let me tell you something. You see, When you are a man of God, you go to a place, you are expecting 150 and they are 5. Preach, because they are souls. There are some of you, you prepare the message is powerful. When you went and they are 3, then you change the message. You give an account to God. I've never gone anywhere, no matter the number, and I'll change my message. I'll preach powerfully and bless them. I said the Holy Ghost tells me to change it. So there are people, when they go and there's LED screen, there's smoke. Come on, lift up your hand, begin to speak in the Holy Ghost. We are going to have a good time. Hey. If you go and there are 3 people, sir, you are not a good steward of the gift that God has given to you. Do you know how I thank God for people that came for service today despite the rain? Somebody will come and then let's say 20 people came. Meanwhile, I was expecting 100. Then he's disappointed that service was not nice. How dare you? It rained and this number came. You must be grateful to God. Listen, the day 5 people come to church, I'll still preach the same way. It won't change. And I'll thank God that at least he brought 5. So listen, it's not only ministry. If you were a doctor, if you were a nurse, you got to hear me well. That area is a place God planted you to influence the nurses and the doctors in that area. It's a career. You are supposed to be a good steward. There are doctors who sleep with vulnerable patients when they're in trouble. Nurses who maltreat patients when they are vulnerable. Treat them like rags. People who are old enough to be their father. Sleep well. You poo-poo. Clean yourself. Clean yourself. Are you following what I'm saying? So listen. Treat the people that God brings to you well to be a good steward. As a doctor, as a nurse, as a banker, whichever area you find yourself, you must be a good steward.